Hi, I'm Dan Cortopassi. Today I'm reviewing an N-scale cryogenic tank car 2-car set by Broadway Limited. My cars are decorated for Liquid Air Corporation with UTLX reporting marks. Broadway offers these cars two ways. The MSRP for an individual car is $39.99. The MSRP for this set is $74.99. I paid $59.99 for my cars at modeltrainstuff.com. Since there are two cars in this set, we'll start the models at 200 possible points. The cars come in a cardboard outer box with a clear plastic window on top. Opening this box reveals a pair of individual car boxes. Inside each individual box is a two-piece plastic cradle. Each car is wrapped in clear plastic inside the cradle, and pulling on this is the easiest way to get the car out of the box. Unfortunately, both of my cars arrived damaged. Car 80071 is missing a wheel set, so I'm taking 5 points. I substituted a spare wheel set that I had in my stash of parts. I believe this one is by Fox Valley with 33-inch wheels, the same diameter as on the car. On car 80072, one of the truck-mounted couplers came apart, so I'm taking another 5 points. The small screw that holds the coupler box together is missing. There's no way to fix it without finding a substitute screw at the very least. Unfortunately, none of the missing parts were in the boxes. On that same truck, the side frames are spread apart and the wheel set tends to drop out. I squeezed the side frames together with my fingers before reinserting the wheel set. The truck seems to be holding the wheels now. In spite of the damage, I think these boxes should provide adequate protection for home storage. I found a photo of the real UTLX 80071 online from 1980. The car appears to be a close match, though I did find a couple discrepancies. The curved box-like structure ahead of the rectangular box on the side of the tank does not match the photo. Also, the tank supports near the truck bolsters should be wider. On the prototype car, they come out almost to the bars that run along the lower sides of the car. I'm taking 5 points per car for each of these things. They're really hard to read even with a magnifying glass, but the stencils on the ends of the cars indicate 36-inch wheels. The cars have 33-inch wheels, so either the stencil or the wheel size is wrong. 36 inches is a more common size for modern freight cars. I'm taking 5 points each for this. The paint on the cars is opaque and thin enough not to obscure detail. The markings are crisp and all but the tiniest writing is legible with magnification. Both of my cars had small paint chips in a few spots. Also, on car 80072, the end stenciling is crooked, going downhill to the right. I'm taking 5 points per car for these issues. The cars have nicely done delicate ladders. These appear to be made of thin metal. I'd advise caution when handling as they bend pretty easily. The bars along the sides are slightly flexible, so they should be somewhat resistant to breakage, though again I'd recommend very careful handling. The cars have nicely done safety placards, though a few of them on my car are slightly crooked. The stirrups are reasonably delicate. These cars have a lot of interesting plumbing. I especially like the large circular ribs, a distinctive characteristic of this type of car. On the ends, the cars have solid plastic end platforms. These could be made to look see-through with some light weathering. There are no air hoses and the uncoupling levers are truncated. I almost thought they were broken at first. This is probably a concession to allow the truck-mounted couplers to swing on curves. If you'd rather body mount your couplers, it does look like there should be enough room under the end platforms. The end grabs are molded on, but I really had to look twice as they almost appear to be freestanding. That's pretty nicely done. Some of the railings on the car are crooked. They appear to be made out of a flexible plastic, and they resist any attempt to coax them back into shape. On top, the car has center platforms that are see-through. My cars have the half-round covers on the upper surfaces. Some cryogenic tank cars had these and some didn't. Underneath, the car has freestanding plumbing and simplified brake system detail. There's enough there to look good when the model is on the track, especially at this small size. The cars are equipped with truck-mounted knuckle couplers. On car 80071, the coupler on the A end is slightly low, so I'm taking 5 points. The coupler on the B end is also slightly low, but this is the end that has the substituted wheel set. That might affect the height of the truck-mounted coupler, so I'm giving the car the benefit of the doubt here. On car 80072, the coupler on the A end is at the correct height. The B end has no coupler at all, so I'm taking 5 points. On car 80071, all of the factory wheel sets are narrow in gauge. In addition, this car was missing a wheel set, so it would get a 5-point deduction anyway. All of the wheel sets on car 80072 are also narrow in gauge, so I'm taking another 5 points. Both cars wobble, meaning that the body continues to vibrate side to side after the wheels stop moving. Since these cars have pin-mounted trucks, this might be difficult to correct. I'm taking 5 points each. Both cars weigh 1.4 ounces each, slightly above the 1.2 ounce NMRA recommended weight for cars of this length. Both cars are very free rolling. Let's see what we've got. Both cars were missing parts, so I took 10 points in the packaging category. The cars have some incorrect details and either the wrong size wheels or incorrect stenciling, so I took a total of 20 points in the prototype accuracy category. Both cars had minor paint issues, so I took 10 points in the paint and detail category. 2 of the 4 couplers were at the incorrect height or missing, and all of the factory wheel sets were narrow in gauge, and the cars wobbled, so I took a total of 30 points in the standards and operation category. That leaves us with a total of 130 out of 200 points, which averages to 65 points per car. Each car also scored 65 points individually. Using the average 65-point score, this set would get a D on a report card. I'm giving this set a yellow signal. If you're a skilled modeler capable of correcting the issues with these cars and you really want to have some cryogenic tank cars for your layout, then they might be okay. Otherwise, I'd pass.